Have you ever walked into a room and found your cat lying flat on their back, belly completely exposed, like they're modeling for a feline calendar? It can be both adorable and confusing. After all, aren't cats supposed to guard their tummies at all costs? Believe it or not, that fuzzy flip isn't always a request for a belly rub, though sometimes it can be. Whether they're feeling frisky, stressed, or just plain happy to see you, a cat's rollover routine can reveal a whole lot about their state of mind. Today, we're uncovering 8 surprisingly common reasons your kitty might serve up that sweet, fluffy pose. 1. The ultimate trust move. When a cat flips onto its back, legs splayed and tummy on full display, it's often a sign of deep trust. We have to remember that for a cat, the belly is one of the most vulnerable spots on the body, filled with important organs and very little protective muscle. In the wild, no cat would ever flaunt its undercarriage so openly unless it felt completely safe. So if your fuzzy friend chooses to show you this delicate area, it usually means they feel secure and comfortable in your presence. However, this trust move doesn't always translate to, "Please pet me here." Many cats actually dislike having their bellies touched, even when they're rolling around like a furry rug. They may briefly tolerate a gentle rub, but things can escalate quickly if you aren't careful. A startled cat might lash out with claws or deliver a quick nip. If you're uncertain how your cat feels about belly pets, watch for signals like a relaxed tail, calm eyes, and no sudden tension in the paws. If you see those signs, a gentle pat or a slow scratch might be welcome. Otherwise, stick to a friendly chin rub or behind the ears scratch, areas most cats adore. Why is this posture considered such a compliment? Think back to how kittens sprawl out around their mother, belly up, trusting her to keep them safe. An adult cat won't easily give that same privilege to just anyone. By rolling onto their back and staying put, they're basically saying, "I'm so at ease around you that I don't feel the need to protect my softest spot." It's a quiet but powerful way for your cat to show you how much they rely on you for safety and comfort. 2. Moody moments. Have you ever been petting your cat? Everything seems calm and suddenly, wham! They flip onto their back, tail swishing, ears perked, as if their entire mood changed in a flash. Cats can shift from mellow to mischievous, or even irritated, in the blink of an eye, and rolling onto their back can be a clear signal of a change in their emotional state. It might mean they're ready for a playful tussle, or conversely, that they've grown overstimulated and need a break. Reading your cat's body language is key. If they're on their back but their tail is wagging quickly or their eyes have dilated, they might be revving up for some rough and tumble fun. On the other hand, pinned back ears, a flicking tail, or a sudden pause in movement can signal that they're feeling overwhelmed. In that scenario, going in for a belly rub could earn you a lightning-fast swat. When you see your cat flip into this posture with a mood shift, take a quick mental inventory of the situation. Were you petting them for a long time? Were they near something that might cause stress, like a loud noise or another pet? Try responding with a quick toss of a toy if they seem playful, or back off and allow them some space if they appear tense. By learning to decode their subtle, and sometimes not so subtle clues, you'll avoid surprise scratches and keep the good vibes flowing. 3. A warm welcome. If your cat rolls over the minute you step through the door, it might be their way of saying hello in a delightfully goofy style. While some cats greet you by winding around your legs or letting out a meow, others choose to flop dramatically, as if to say, "I'm so glad you're here, I'm going to display my fluffiest side." This can be both entertaining and endearing, a special little ritual that belongs just to you two. In many cases, this welcome flop is an invitation to engage on their terms. It could mean they want a gentle greeting, like a quick chin scratch, or a soft voice telling them how adorable they are. Think of it like a low-key invitation to connect. Be cautious though, because not every cat who flops wants direct contact on the belly. Some are simply showcasing trust while preferring you focus your pets on the head or neck. Observe your cat's response. If they roll back upright and stay near you, it's likely they enjoy the interaction. If they hop up and wander off, they may have just been saying a quick, "Hey, you're home," before resuming their busy cat schedule. This warm welcome is a great time to perform a little bonding ritual. Try responding in a consistent way each time. Maybe use the same greeting word or gentle tone. Over time, your cat will associate your arrival with comfort, fun, and positive interaction. This helps strengthen the bond you share, and you might even start looking forward to these adorable flops as much as your cat does. 4. Stress relief. While it's tempting to think every roll means your cat is happy or wants to play, sometimes it's a sign they're trying to calm themselves. Cats can get stressed for various reasons: loud noises, new pets in the house, changes to their routine, or even a full day without enough stimulation. Rolling onto their back can be a way to self-soothe, shifting their posture and focusing on a more pleasant sensation, like stretching or rubbing against the carpet. You may notice this stress roll if your cat encounters an intimidating situation. For example, in a home with multiple pets, a timid cat might lie on its back to show they aren't a threat. In essence, they're letting others know, "I'm just chilling here, no need for conflict." Alternatively, if you hear a loud crash or notice your cat seems on edge, they might flop into this position afterward as a method to release tension. If you suspect your cat is rolling over out of stress or anxiety, resist the urge to rush in with belly pets. Instead, try to identify what's bothering them. Maybe the vacuum is running too close by, or a neighbor's dog is barking loudly. Offer your cat a calmer environment. Turn down the noise, provide a safe hiding spot, or engage them with gentle play if they seem receptive. Over time, you'll get better at telling the difference between a carefree belly flop and one that signals, "Help me de-stress." 5. Kitten throwback. Remember how tiny kittens play with each other? Tumbling around, paws in the air, rolling onto their backs when they wrestle? Adult cats sometimes carry this kitten-like behavior into their grown-up years, especially when they feel protected and loved. If your cat flips over near you and seems playful, it might be reliving that adorable kitten phase. In some ways, you've become a stand-in for their mother or siblings, offering a sense of safety where they can let their guard down. During this kitten throwback roll, you'll likely notice more playful signals. Their tail may sway gently, they might paw at your hand, or even give you a soft meow that sounds more like a squeak. If you're comfortable engaging, grab a toy to replicate that wrestling play they had with littermates. Just avoid using your bare hands for roughhousing. Cats can get a little too excited and accidentally scratch or bite. It's much better to direct that energy to a sturdy toy they can kick or chew. Seeing your cat regress to kitten-like playfulness is a sweet reminder of how deep your bond has grown. You've created an environment where they can indulge in silly, carefree moments without worrying about predators or territory battles. Embrace this trust by playing along within reason, and you'll likely witness your cat's quirky personality shine through in unexpected, delightful ways. 6. An invitation to interact. Sometimes, a roll on the floor is a direct call for your attention. Cats might not bark or wave you over like dogs, but they have their own methods to say, "Hey, look at me." Sprawling out on their back can be one of those methods. It's hard to ignore a cat flopping over in the middle of the room, especially if they're batting at a toy or gazing at you with curious eyes. This posture can say, "I'm bored, entertain me," or "Want to hang out?" If your cat seems wide awake and content, yet they're rolling around, take it as a chance to bond. Offer a toy that lets them pounce or chase. Some cats love a string teaser they can leap after, while others prefer batting a small ball around. If they're more of a cuddle bug, try a gentle stroke on the head or back, steering clear of the belly unless you're sure they like it. Watch how they respond. If they lean in or stay relaxed, keep going. If you see twitchy ears or a lashing tail, that might mean they've had enough or were more interested in something else, like an actual game of chase. This play with me role can be especially common in younger or more energetic cats. They have a playful streak that might pop up multiple times a day. Giving them positive engagement when they flop can help prevent boredom and destructive habits, like clawing the couch or attacking your shoelaces. A few interactive minutes here and there can make all the difference in keeping your cat mentally and physically stimulated. 7. Marking their domain. Cats rely heavily on scent to understand their surroundings and stake their claim on what they consider theirs. We often see them rubbing their cheeks or sides against furniture, walls, and even our legs. Rolling on the floor also spreads their scent, thanks to the glands located in various spots on their bodies, including their paws and flanks. If your cat flops and wriggles against the ground, or on top of your shoes or laundry, they might be busy writing their name in scent form. In multi-cat homes, you'll catch them rolling in areas where another cat has been, almost like leaving a reply to someone else's post. In single-cat households, they might do it around you to mix your scents, reinforcing a shared bond. If your cat specifically rolls at your feet or on your belongings, They could be telling other cats, in an invisible scent language, "This human is mine, and I'm part of their space." It's an odd feeling to realize your cat is essentially claiming you like an item of furniture, but it's also quite sweet. You don't need to interfere with this behavior. Let them have their wriggle time, and try not to move them unless it's absolutely necessary. If they're repeatedly flopping in the same spot, like a particular patch of carpet, it might be a scent hotspot they're reinforcing. Embrace this as one more sign of how your cat has made themselves right at home. Just remember that any efforts to shampoo or deodorize that area may inspire them to reapply their unique brand of cat perfume. 8. Pent-up energy release. Sometimes, the belly-up sprawl isn't about trust at all. It's about letting loose. If your cat rolls over and starts playfully kicking at the air, or swatting invisible targets, they might be trying to burn off some extra energy. Unlike dogs that can sprint around the yard, cats are built for short bursts of high-intensity action, such as pouncing on prey. When they don't get enough stimulation, they can end up with a surplus of energy that needs an outlet. Picture this. Your cat has been lounging in a warm patch of sunshine all afternoon, half dreaming of chasing birds. Suddenly, they feel restless. Rather than taking a brisk walk or doing push-ups like a human might, your cat flops over and starts wiggling around. That silly roll is their version of a quick workout. They'll twist from side to side, stretch their spine, and maybe throw a few playful kicks into the air. To help channel this high-spirited vibe, offer toys or engage them in short play sessions throughout the day. A feather wand, a jingly ball, or a toy mouse can work wonders. Aim for interactive games that mimic the pounce-and-catch strategy they'd use in the wild. If your cat flops around at your feet with bright eyes and twitchy whiskers, consider it an invitation to play. Give them a short, energetic session, and they'll likely settle back into cozy cat mode, sans the random, hyper-rolling. So the next time your cat drops onto their back and flashes that fluffy tummy, remember, there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. Cats may be mysterious, but these belly flops offer a rare glimpse into what they're thinking and feeling. By observing their body language and responding with respect and gentle encouragement, you'll build a stronger, happier bond. If this guide made you smile, or saved you from a surprise swipe, hit the like button, subscribe for more cat insights, and share your funniest kitty flop story in the comments below.